Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a new kind of video, which is a speed build. I hope you guys enjoy it. I just thought, we have 9 parts of City Living Let's Play up, and it's all kind of been the same kind of thing, so I thought maybe I should do a different kind of video. I keep saying kind of, just to switch it up and that kind of... Dang it! I'm sorry, it's like 11:45 at night and I'm trying to whip out a bunch of videos so I can line them up and have them all ready to upload, only because if I upload at my house it takes, I'm not even kidding, 8 hours to upload a 30-minute video, and I'm just not about that life. So I am going to try to get a bunch of videos up and going because I have finals this upcoming week and I just need to go to the library and study. So while I'm at the library, I am going to upload videos since it takes like 10 minutes when I go to the library. I'm just too lazy to go. And that's a lot of the reason why I don't upload as often as I would like to, is just because it takes 8 hours. Anyway, back to the build. This is a very modern house. The outside took me forever to figure out what to do with it. Right now it looks kind of weird, but I was working from a reference picture, so that's why it looks kind of funky. But I went with a very eclectic style. Everything is kind of weird about it. It's got a little carport area, no cars. I forgot that you can do the whole resizing thing with the toy cars. I just forgot to do that. I'll probably add that in. This house is actually for a new kind of Let's Play that I'm planning on doing, which will be out this month, I'm hoping. From what I've got figured out in my mind is it's going to be a kind of Gossip Girl based thing, even though I've never seen Gossip Girl, but that kind of idea is what I'm going with. So it's basically about a new girl that moves to town, and she runs a blog, but she has a lot of influence over people. No one really knows how. She's just a very charming, very hypnotizing kind of person, and by doing that she has a lot of hold over the people that live in San Myshuno, Oasis Springs, Willow Creek, just all of them. Except for Windenburg, because I do not have Get Together currently. I'm hoping to get it at some point. I just don't know when. Girl ain't got no money, so I can't get it right now, but definitely on my wish list for Christmas. I should have put that on my Christmas list and I didn't. Or did I? No, I think I did. Did I? I can't remember. Anyway, back to well, I guess I don't have to talk about the build. Right now it's just boring. I'm picking out the exterior colors and this took me forever, so I'll just talk about other stuff while this is going on. Since you guys don't know all that much about me, I think speed builds are a great time to talk about yourself. If you watch Stepho Sims, it's so funny. She talks about her life and it's literally the most interesting thing ever to listen to her and Deligracy talk about their lives, just because it's fun to just sit there and listen to somebody else's rants about what's going on and their lives and all that kind of stuff, because my life is not that interesting. I'm 18 and I live in Texas. I don't know if I've told these things before. I really don't remember, but I'm 18, live in Texas, in a small town. Not gonna say which town. I feel like that's probably a bad idea. I currently go to a college. I am studying, I don't know if you call it studying, but I am in a nursing program. I just am finishing up my my first semester, and it's going really well. It's extremely difficult, not gonna lie, but I'm enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody in my class is at least 5 years or older than me. It's crazy. Except for my best friend in that class. Her name is Maddie, and she's only 20, so that's not too bad of a age gap. I have a boyfriend. We have been dating for a year and a half now. His name is Wes. My name is Abby, if you don't know that. I don't think I've said that in this video, so if you're just finding me through this video, my name's Abby. Yeah, that's about it. I have 2 sisters. Oh, my oldest sister is pregnant with her first child, and it's a girl, and I am so freaking excited because it's my first niece slash nephew, even though we know it's a niece. And I'm so excited to be an aunt. But yeah, but that's just a little bit about me, so you know what I'm going through. Finals is next week. Totally stressing out about it. Really hardcore, but I'm sure it'll go great. But back to the build. So I am a big fan of windows in my house that I hope to someday own as a homeowner. Only 18, don't really need a house right now. But in my future home, I hope to have a whole crap ton of windows. I think that would be my dream house. But this house is definitely, when I was building it, I was gonna name it House of Light, because it's just, there's so many. This is why you don't record voiceovers at midnight, but there's so much natural light coming into this house. It's crazy, especially in the living room. The living room, as you can see, is a double, how would you say that? A 2-story height. It's really nice, though it did create this kind of awkward second floor area that I didn't really know what to do with. I made it into this voiceover is a mess. Anyway, the second floor is kind of an awkward area, and I turned it into a little bit of a spare bedroom, but it's not really a spare bedroom. It's got like a fold-out bed. I tucked one of those single camping beds that comes with outdoors. What's it called? The camping the camping game pack. And I tucked it into a chair using Alt key, and it looks kind of like a fold-out bed, and that's just going to be for the girl who's going to live here. It's going to be for her sidekick, is what I'm going to call him, but he's more like a henchman, but a modern-day henchman. I don't know what you would call that. We'll just call him her best friend, her partner in crime. I think that works perfectly, her partner in crime. His name is Mitchell, I can tell you that. And then the girl, her name is Zoe. I've decided, because why not? It's actually Mitchell Kaylani and Zoe Patel from I think it's the Roomies household in Willow Creek. Yeah, definitely. That has Travis and like one other guy in it, but I just really love Zoe. I fell in love with her in my city living let's play, and I just decided I wanted to use her. And then also the Mitchell guy, I've never seen him in anybody's let's plays before, so I was like, why not use him this one time? He's pretty cute. He's a little chub, and I love that. I relate to that. So now we're kind of going into adding doors. I decided I wanted a back door, even though I didn't really do much in the backyard. There's a pool, but I don't like the pool. I just kind of slapped it in there. Not really proud of that, but... And now we're working on the interior. I definitely wanted to keep everything inside kind of dark. I've always done kind of light interiors, but I wanted to do dark flooring, dark walls, that kind of thing. And it's definitely a very open concept living dining room area, but it's sectioned off. The dining room is kind of hidden, which totally, I just contradicted myself by saying open concept. But you'll get it. This house is kind of weird. It's really weird, and all of the interior, the furnishings and the decorations are very bright. You can see that little bathroom behind the stairs. We're actually going to get rid of that and turn it into a nook. I just decided we didn't need another bathroom right there because we already have one downstairs and one in the upstairs master bedroom. This is the upstairs master bedroom. This is going to be Zoe's room. It starts out this yellow color, but I think I change it and go with a purple color. The bedroom turns out pretty girly. I might end up changing it, but I think it looks cute, very Pinteresty. I just don't think it matches the rest of the house, so I might end up changing that. As you can see, there's some really nice tile in the downstairs bathroom. I can't remember if I remembered or forgot to put in curtains. And then this is the part where I realized that I didn't have the new holiday pack in my game, so I ended up having to restart my computer so Origin would actually update, and then I got the new holiday pack. So you'll see that the living room is decorated for Christmas, which is super exciting. I am not uploading this house currently just because I don't really feel like it. That sounds so bad, but it's only because there is currently custom content in the build, and if I were to upload it, I wouldn't want there to be custom content. So if I do end up uploading it, it won't have any CC in it. And I probably will end up doing that before the series is out, and if I don't, just remind me if you want it. My gallery name, I guess, is Pixel Prowess, but with 3 S's. I'll put that, my Origin ID is actually what it's called. Wow, I doubted myself. But I'll put that in the description if you want to know. And then my Twitter and my Tumblr is actually in the description box too, if you've ever wondered. It's down at the bottom, so just check that out if you want to see any of my social media. I don't really post on any of it just because I've been so busy with school, but definitely check those out and follow me, because I'm hoping to be more active on those now that it's winter break, which is really exciting. So here you can see the dining room. I was fiddling around with the table a lot. I ended up changing the color of it. I couldn't decide exactly where I wanted it, but I decided to put it back in this little room right here to kind of separate everything. I think it ended up looking pretty nice. My mom is awake. I can hear her. I hope she doesn't bust me. Okay, moving on. So here we are decorating the living room for Christmas. I put in that little nutcracker. The nutcracker, the table, the candle on the fireplace, and the fireplace are all from the new holiday pack that was in the new patch. And then everything else is from the old one, which I think is from 2 years ago. Or maybe 1 year. I'm not sure. So now we're putting in the couch. As you can see, I put the new curved TV above the fireplace, and I did that kind of wall right there, the brick wall, to sort of separate things. I felt like it was too open. It needed some separation for it to really feel like... Sorry, I just unzipped my jacket. That probably sounded really weird, or maybe you didn't hear it. Who knows? But I just decided that money was not going to be an option for this household. You're gonna see I take a kind of red color palette for this house, just because I thought it would be kind of fun to do a red and green Christmas inspired decor. Once December is over, and if I'm still doing the Let's Play / machinima, ooh, there's another sneak peek to what I'm doing, then I'm probably going to redecorate the interior of this house if she still lives there. But yeah, I really like that rug. It's super bright, but I love it. But yeah, I really wanted some separation in this house to help it flow better. And I don't know why I tucked the dining room back there. It's probably impractical, but I feel like it gave some privacy when you're eating or during a dinner party. You don't have to hear all of the noise as much. It gives a kind of comfy feel to things, though it might make things kind of difficult to film if we ever have dinner parties, but that's okay. Okay, so does anybody know how to get lights in the second story loft area? Because I really wanted a big light in that area, but it would only let me put it in the downstairs section. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do that. Maybe if I bet if I put a floor there, put the light, and then delete the floor, it would work. I might have to try that. Anyway, I might have just answered my own question there. As you can see, I put in a lot of city living elements because the furniture in city living is my favorite thing ever. I put in a bar. I'm a big fan of the bars because they're great at parties. I put a desk. I really love that little lighting thing, the green lighting thing by the door, just because I feel like it really adds to the place. I think it works in pretty much any house or apartment you have, and you could even put it in the bathroom if you wanted like a romantic bathroom feel. Here's our dining room. I quite like it. It's pretty simple, but I am a big fan of table runners and also of putting paintings on top of each other and just changing the swatch. I like that a lot. I think I end up changing the color of that painting though to something else. I don't know if I do that now or later on, but we're gonna find out. We get a nice little rug in there. It took me forever to decide on which color I wanted of this rug. Oh, goodness. I'm running out of things to talk about, and we are only halfway through this video. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I basically decided to start this YouTube channel because I lost lost my enjoyment in playing the game, I guess. In playing Sims 4, I've been playing Sims since Sims 2. I'm not an original. I didn't play Sims 1, but I did play Sims 2 with my best friend, and she had it, and I played it all the time with her. And then I found, when Sims 3 came out, I begged my mom for it, I got it, and I played it non-stop. I loved it. I was even very active on the forums, the old Sims 3 forums, and I would post stories and 100 baby challenges and all that kind of stuff. I did downloads. I actually had some pretty popular stories, which I'm proud of. Uploaded a lot of Sims, that kind of thing. Do you guys remember when we used to upload like Sims and all that kind of stuff directly to the Sims forum website? I remember that. Those were the good old days. But then I kind of drifted away from the Sims for a while, and I didn't play for a long time. And I finally started playing again when Sims 4 came out. Did I say that? Yeah, well, I stopped playing The Sims 3 because my computer at the time couldn't handle it. And I just got tired of all the computer problems I was having, so I stopped playing Sims 3. I started playing Sims 4 when it came out. My sister got it for me, and I started playing like crazy. I fell in love with it, especially with the fact that this custom content is so easy to download. I don't know. The fact that it was so easy was really cool to me. But anyway, so this kitchen is not my best. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of trouble with the cabinets, doing that weird lighting thing that everybody talks about and everybody has problems with, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time talking about how many problems I had with the overhead cabinet lighting. You understand, everybody has this problem. I ended up getting rid of that big cabinet right next to the fridge because when you put the walls down, that disappears too, and then you just have a blank space next to the fridge, and I just didn't like how that looked, so I got rid of that. I'm not happy with the kitchen, and I hate to say that, but it's not my best. I'm not gonna lie. Kitchens just suck for me. I really bite at kitchens, and I really want to blame it on the fact that EA, I don't know if it's EA or the Sims 4 producers or whatever. The fact that The Sims 4 just doesn't have a lot of options for the kitchen in terms of cabinets and that kind of thing, and counters and all of that. I just felt like I didn't have a lot of options to do anything. But yeah, anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of filling in the blank spots in the living room, making sure everything kind of has something to go in it so it's not totally empty. I am a big fan of cluttered rooms. I really like to have cluttered rooms because I think it feels homey, it feels lived in, but it was definitely a lot harder in this build because it has a certain aesthetic to it that I was trying to stick to, the whole weird modern thing, but then I got real weird in the living room and gave them this like rustic couch. I don't know where I was going with that, but I thought that was cool. Those railings on the stairs are my favorite. They're super industrial looking. I really like that. And look at me again with this couch that's super rustic looking. Good job, Abby. Good job. I am just a big fan of mashing a bunch of different styles together and calling it decor. I really like that. Oh, there's me changing that swatch. Yeah, as you can see, red is a very big part of this build. I am a big fan of the color red. I think it goes for a good pop of color, and I think mixed with the brown wallpaper and the black flooring, it really gives that industrial modern vibe. And Zoe, I feel like, is going to be a very modern kind of girl, very, like I said, eclectic. And so I guess I can tell you a little bit about the series that I'm hoping to produce on my channel. No voiceovers, because obviously I do not have enough followers to pull something like that off. Followers? Subscribers? How does YouTube work? I have no idea. Someone teach me. But I just don't have the right kind of connections right now to be able to do a voiceover, even though I want to. And I even want to participate in one at some point if I can. That would be so cool. But anyway, it's basically just going to be half machinima, maybe not half, but at the start of every episode, there's going to be a little machinima to kind of introduce things and get you situated into the story and what's going on. So that'll be really interesting, I think. A lot of work, but since I'm off school for about a month, I'm ready to really get into it and start learning all that stuff. So it's going to be a machinima for the first 2 to 5 minutes of the episode, and then from then on we'll be doing the talk through let's play just as normal. And it's basically going to all revolve around Zoe. And she runs a blog, and she just nosies herself around. That's not a word. She is just really nosy, and she likes to poke her head into other people's business and ruin their lives. And, it's really casual. It's going to be great. And then she has a sidekick that kind of helps her out with that kind of stuff. But she's just going to break up marriages, ruin friendships, crash parties, that kind of thing. It's going to be really awesome. Sometimes we're going to play her, and sometimes we're going to play the families of the lives she ruins. It's going to be really cool. I've already done an apartment furnish, redo for both Penny Pizzazz and no, it's not that family. I did it for another person too, not just Penny. Somebody else as well, and you're going to kind of see both of those families. They're in San Myshuno in this series, so that's really exciting. And then you're also going to see the Pancakes family and the Landgrabs for sure. It's going to be really exciting, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And then another series I kind of have in the works is a sort of princess series, Disney princess kind of thing. The Disney Princess Challenge that they have? It's kind of like that, but it's going to be machinima / let's play, just like this series is going to be. Just keep your eye out. And then that's still way in the works, so look out for the Zoe one, not for the princess one just quite yet. And then the last project I have on my hands is going to be something that comes every once in a while. It's going to be part of a build series. I'm really trying to get some variation on my channel, so that's what I'm kind of aiming for, why I've got so many projects going on right now. But I'm thinking of doing a sort of renovate my house kind of thing, but I'm going to pick houses in any of the worlds with families already in them and give that family exactly what they want, renovate their house completely. But I'm not going to do it sped up. I'm going to do it real time, so I talk through it and we do several videos on one house and the whole process, and I just think that would be really cool to do and something a little different. So keep an eye out for that. It'll be kind of like if you watch Lil Simsy, her Fixer Upper series, except hers is sped up, of course. If somebody's already done this, I am not claiming to be the first person to do this. This is just something that I think would be fun. Yeah, so back to the house. This is Zoe's room. As you can see, it's very girly, very bright, purples and yellows, and the bathroom is this pretty aqua color. I know for sure I forgot to put curtains in her bathroom, which is really uncomfortable. But I might just completely change the color scheme of her room, so don't worry about that. I feel like it's not evil enough for her. She's a little evil. So I feel like her room should reflect that. Yeah. Anyway, does anybody else just love this painting from City Living? I love it. It's my favorite. I had to breathe out the other way, sorry. I put a couple of things in this balcony. The Sim Supply, I talk about all these Sim YouTubers, sorry about that, but James from the Sim Supply was actually talking about this, and I totally feel it, is that there's not enough balcony patio stuff. I don't even have patio stuff. I need to get that stuff pack. But there's not enough stuff to put out on a balcony / patio. I had no idea what to put on Zoe's balcony, so I just put some gardening stuff, even though I don't see her as a gardening kind of person. Oh, here's that bed. This is her henchman's kind of area. It's not closed off at all. It's just kind of thrown in here, and we'll kind of get into their relationship dynamic in the series, but it's going to be really interesting. Zoe's definitely a very manipulative person, so I think it's going to be interesting to go into her mind and see what's going on there. Anyway, yeah, we need more patio stuff, definitely. That's a request. But this is kind of Mitchell's room. I think we're going to call him Mitch because I like Mitch better. Maybe not. Maybe like MK. I really like the name Kaylani. Is that not the prettiest name ever? I feel like that's a singer or something. Is she a singer? And I put that L-shaped bookcase because it's the best thing ever. The best thing ever. I love it. And all of the color options I think are really cute. Those chairs are cool. They don't really fit in with his bedroom, but that was kind of the whole point, is to make this area look like it's got a lot of modern furniture, and yet he's got his weird fold-out bed just in the middle of everything in an old decrepit dresser and a weird lamp and a guitar. I feel like that really fits with him, you know, just kind of showing up here and not really belonging. So that's that. I didn't really do a ton in this area just because I had run out of ideas, especially with this little tiny nook, this 4 square spot over there. I was like, what do I put in here? Because I did decide it was too small for a bathroom. It was just going to be a powder room if that, so I just put a little workbench right there. I decided Mitch seemed like the kind of guy who would, you know, work in the workhouse. And yeah, so that's that. I'm not really sure how much longer we've got. Oh, I know when it ends. Okay, so you can kind of see the landscaping that we've got going on here. I kept it very minimal because obviously this is in Oasis Springs. It's a desert, so I didn't want to do too much in the forms of landscaping. And also I just suck at landscaping, so you know. And that balcony on the back is actually, you can't get to it. There's no door to it. I don't know why there's even a balcony there. It was really just to break up the walls and all that, but you know, why not? So here you can see the pool. I just made it kind of a weird shape to, you know, make it different. I should have kept the outline white. I wish I had. Instead, I just made it black, which I don't think really goes with it, but that's okay. Oh, well, I guess it does. I should have just outlined it with the terrain paint a little or something because it just looks so stark, but we're going to stop talking about what I did wrong, what I should have done. It's over. Done with. I ain't going back. So now I'm just kind of working in the backyard. As you can see, I did not do all that much. I'm adding the last thing I do is add the lights, which I think I'm going to do now. So let's just add these lights. And I tried to put in these really cool lights right there that come with City Living, but I couldn't find anywhere to put them where it made sense. And it was like symmetrical. Yeah, symmetrical. So I just got rid of those and put in regular lights. You gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little speed build. I know it's a little different from what I normally do, so I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe and comment if you want. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and enjoy the screenshots. Bye.